Welcome to the 2015 Midwest Football Grand Final. This really is the big league. The Midwest logo is no exaggeration. The league really does cover a fair whack of Eyre Peninsula, which is about the size of Victoria. That said, there are only 6 clubs left where there were once 39. This is marginal farmland. Footy was last played at Canada in 1970. The Canada boys went over and joined Poochera, forming Central Areas, which later became part of the Western Districts Club. It's the same story everywhere. 4 of the clubs are officially the results of mergers, but even Wirralur and Elliston have swallowed a lot of others. I mean, in the Elliston area there was Colton, Wedge, Sharinga, Talia, Colbulla, and Wirralur, well, there were 7 clubs in that area. Some mergers have been more equal than others. Minnipa and Poochera share the Western District's home games. This is a bit of action from their reserves grand final this year. Whereas Yananee, now part of Woodney United, hasn't seen football since the 80s. At least the boys are part of something pretty exciting. This is some of the action from this year's Colts Grand Final at Streaky Bay, which they won. This brings us to the main event. This is Warramboo, one half of the Central Air Bulldogs. The other half, Kind Cutter, is about 12 kilometres that way. And 150 kilometres that way is Streaky Bay, home of the West Coast Hawks, undefeated in 2015, and the hosts of today's big game.
I'll get my shadow out them.
Oh, good on you. Oh, thanks very much. All right, and now you can make your coffee. Good on you. For starters, let me introduce our commentators for the day, Dion and Fridge. Any special comments? Want to say hi to your mum or anything?
Nah, it's all good.
Couple of good heads for radio in here, I think.
You want to say hi to Fridge's mum?
No, I don't even know Fridge's mum.
This being the director's cut, allow me to skip you through the opening stages, which featured a lot of the usual scrappy play that one sees in grand finals. Suffice to say that the West Coast Hawks, who beat Central Air in the last 2 grand finals, kicked the opener. The Bulldogs surprise everyone by kicking the next 2.
He's kicked it, he looks happy with it. And all the boys are coming in.
Fumble, gone. And go.
I think it certainly is. Then the Hawks get another one.
Nice hand pass. Well done, boys. Well done, Joey Donis. Good hand pass.
Then controversy. A game-changing moment. You got your microphone on there, Darryl?
Yep.
Good on you, mate.
Do.
Oh, you've done well.
Lost it.
Oh, low, good work.
Well done,
Out to Jake Sampson, down to Hayden Heath. Oh, he didn't work really well either. Got to tackle a bit more than that one, man.
Here we go.
Right, the boundary umpire throws it in out on the far wing.
Good ruck contest.
Good ruck contest, and it's been brought to ground.
Corey Cabot had an unfortunate bounce. The other guy picked it nicely.
Bo Lowe read it well, straight through. Matty Sampson's hit the pack hard.
Big hit. Oh, and he's been yellow carded.
Oh, really?
What for?
That's a hard call there. Who is it?
Matty Sampson.
Matty Sampson.
He's been yellow carded just for attacking the footy by the look of it.
Yeah, that was probably neither needed or necessary, that one. I mean, I don't know what the umpire was picking on there. It was the legs that got taken, but I don't think it was a trip.
I think they're both attacking the footy.
Yeah, that's right. They're not really worried about each other. That's a pretty big call for the first quarter of a grand final. To be
Very big call. Well, it was Bronte Kensington as the umpire. He can be a bit controversial.
Yeah, that's to say the least.
Exactly.
That's very polite, Fritz.
Being very polite. Jake Sampson's taking a mark at half back. He's got a few options down the ground. Kick sideways out to Tyler Chapman out on the back flank. He looks further down the field. Kick straight down to centre half forward.
Having for Niles O'Brien, and Niles, good grab.
Very good grab out in front. He's kicked it wide out to Bo Lowe again. Bo Lowe's had a bit of an impact since he's come on. He's only come on in probably the last 5 minutes of the quarter here. But yeah, he sort of hadn't had the best kick. Kicks it forward. Fumble by Ty McKenna. Ball's in the ground. And umpire says...
High tackle on Dylan Montgomery. Hello, now there's a bit of a fight. Bit of a scrimmage. Ball gets moved on down to the wing.
And I think the footy's been turned over after the play there somehow. Bit of retaliation there somehow. And it's, I know, Jesse Stringer. He's having a shot from goal, probably 45 metres out. Probably a bit better angle than what we've been kicking at for earlier shots in the quarter.
It'll be the wind that'll be the test here, whether it can hold it into the breeze as it goes through the goals.
It's a good looking kick off the boot.
Yeah, it's staying
Question
true.
is whether it's made the distance. It's hit the ground. Boys are after it. I think it's just been rushed through for a behind. Who you got kicking out there, Dinger?
I'm not sure who that was actually. I'm pretty sure it's Tyson Montgomery taking the kick outs.
Yep.
And that's out of bounds on the full, right in front of the coach's box on the middle of the wing.
Jakey Bruce got the football. About to kick it back into play. He's got an option down the wing there. Young squirt winner out in front. Very good mark. And he's handballed it back to Brucey. And he's
Smothered by Joey McGuinness.
And he could have done that a lot better.
Joey Danis has all the time in the world. Turns around. Mongrel punt. Dale Montgomery can't control the ball. Picks it up. Hand passes to Brent Bascom. Under pressure. Right in front of the goals. Tackled. And the umpire's going to have a ball up. Brent Bascom probably very lucky there not to get done for a high tackle.
I think you're right. Out to Lockie Heath.
Lockie Heath. Oh, holding the ball, umpire. That is umpire's ball. Good work. Great tackle by the big man of Joey McGuinness. Joey Danis.
Very good tackle.
He's pushed his way down from the wing. And he'd be kicking from maybe 25?
30 metres.
30 metres, you reckon?
Win right behind him.
Not an overly bad angle. And straight through the middle. The umpire didn't even move. So that's 3-goal 3 to 2-goal 2. on the scoreboard. And we would be very, very close to quarter time.
Within a couple of minutes, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Dylan Kelch robes his own ball and kicks it out of the centre. Corey Cabot robes his own ball out the back, has a kick and goal right before quarter time.
Yeah, that's the way you got to play this oval. Straight out the middle, straight down the forward lines.
That was very, very quick out of the centre actually. I'm not sure how it is that Dylan Kelch ended up finding time to bend over and pick his own ruck and contest up actually.
No, he did a very good job.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Brett McComb, he must be having a bit of a spell on the bench. Tim Polkin back into the ruck now. So, yeah, Polky generally goes pretty hard at it. Probably doesn't jump quite as good as what young Brett does, but he certainly give his all. Kelsh's won the tap. Jared Sampson got the footy to Clint Winter. He's got it on the boot, down towards half forward. Niles is coming out from full forward, got the footy, handballed it across to Hayden Heath, and he's had a bomb at goal. And it's
Through for a behind.
through for a behind.
Yeah. Essentially, actually worked the ball out of the middle quite well there.
And yeah, that's Brett McComb. He spoiled over the back there, attacked the footy. However, the Hawks have got the footy back now. Young Jake Bruce has taken the ball out on the back flank. You'll see plenty of action from young Jake today, flying up and down the wing there. He sent it in forward, up high, ball's come down and it's gone over the line. They'll throw it in. Well, must have gone through for a behind.
Good mark by Cameron Montgomery there. He's run down off the wing, and that is quarter time. So quarter time comes round. Hawks are up by 2 goals now, is it? 4-3 to 2-4. So good quarter of footy.
Very good quarter of footy.
A little bit controversial.
Yeah, yeah. Matty getting sent off. Looked like 2 blokes going flat out at the footy. So
Yeah, and that sort of a thing impacts on the game big time now.
it does. We only got 17 out there. But, hey, the umpires keep it up. They've done a pretty good job thus far, I think.
It is 10 minutes, isn't it, that Jared Sampson's off for, Fridge?
Matty.
Matty? Oh,
Yeah, I reckon it is 10 minutes. I reckon they said before it's 3 minutes 40 he's done.
Yeah.
So
He's got
6.5 minutes left, I think.
Oh.
We're back on again, are we? Righto, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Brett McComb back in the ruck against Big Kelshi. This will be a good battle all day. Kelshi's won the tap. Down to Dale Mont. He's turned and looked for home.
And on his left, not a bad leg to the full forward either, but he dropped that one, dropped an absolute sitter.
He's got it back though. And well spoiled by Lockie Heath. And good second attempt too. But Bascom's had a shot at goal and dropped a mark.
Dropped a chest mark by Joey Danis in the goal square. Fumbling around and it's...
Lockie Heath's got the right on the last line of defence. Lockie runs it out, kicks it out to the flank. And
First to get there is Cameron Montgomery.
And
Is
yeah,
that Woolley? Is it Darryl? Nathan Wolford. Oh,
how's that his fault?
I'm not sure what happened there, Fridge. I missed
No,
that.
well he put a shepherd on, and
Must have been the outside of 5 metres of the ball.
don't know, but no, your bloke shepherded,
Oh.
and our bloke ended up on the deck. But however, footy's come out on the wing here now.
Cam Mont, hands inside to Toby Holler. No.
No one.
Kirk Montgomery, no one really understanding.
No one's really, umpires are confused now, they've worked it out. He's had the hands going the wrong way. I think he got done for a throw. That was my initial thoughts anyway. So yeah, Connor Dowden kicks the ball long. Up, Niles is going to go high. Ball comes to ground.
Good spoil, Shepherds.
Niles got his hands on the footy out to Jesse Stringer and
it's
across
over the line. And he's swinging for some reason.
Ball's thrown in. Niles takes the ruck work against Kelshi. And Dale Mott's got the footy again, dribbles it out, and Brett McComb on his own, finally hopefully will pick it up. Picks it up on the left, down to Martin Grokey, and that ball's hit the deck again.
Cam Mont gets a hand pass out. Dale Montgomery on the left. Just pushes it towards the forward line. Push it forward at all costs.
Big Kane Sampson running out of the full back line.
Brent
Ducks around Brett
missed him
Bascom.
by a country mile.
Out to Jake Sampson. And contest out on the wing there.
Yeah.
Connor Dowden's come in for the tackle. And umpire said he's through
Joseph
it.
McGuinness gets done for a throw.
So yeah, Connor Dowden, he's kicked out to the pocket out to Jake Sampson. Well spoiled by Kirk, I reckon, wasn't it?
Not sure. Hello.
Kirk's 5, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep. And ball's gone across the line.
Louis Cotton takes it over the line.
Ball's thrown in on the outer wing. Tapped down by Kelsey.
And Toby Hollett.
Kicked out of bounds on the full. Martin Grokey got the footy. He'll kick it back into play. Martin's kicked down the line. And
Uncontested.
ball's bounced on the ground and gone across. They'll throw it back in again. Not a real good kick by Martin there. Umpire throws the ball in again. You got Brett McComb and Kelsey going hard at the footy again.
Dale Montgomery.
Jake Sampson's gone and got the footy. Sort of a bit scrappy in there at the minute. Jesse Stringer's got the footy, can't get away.
And tackled.
And holding the ball. Dale Monty's had a fair bit of it this quarter, hasn't he?
He has. He's been finding the ball rather efficient. He's been doing some Ks. That's Philip Hargens. He's fresh off the bench from quarter time. Brent Bascom coughs up a chest mark.
Another one. He's got his handball away.
Phil Hargens gets the hands out to Cameron Mott. He gets the kick away under pressure. And then big contact there. Hello? We have...
Is that Tyson Mott?
Joseph McGuinness kicking on the left.
And Whitford.
And then Aidan Whitford right at centre half forward. He'd be on the 45 line where he marked it, I'd think.
It'd have to be a chance for me. Whitford kicks a good goal.
It is into the breeze though, but the breeze is dropping out. It's actually a beautiful day for footy. Joey Danis will be standing on the goal line to contest it. He's floating to the left and it's hit the post.
Either way, the umpire's called it through as a behind.
Maybe it is. Oh, good contest there. Nick Sherman. Uncontested ruck contest there though.
Central where blokes have hit the pack there hard, got the footy. Jake Sampson, he's got the footy out to Tyler Chapman. He's kicked it down the wing to Hayden Heath and well spoiled and the ball's gone out over the line.
Yeah, good marking contest. Tyson Montgomery pushed hard to get to that contest just then.
So we are throwing it on the club side wing.
Hello.
Big Kelsey's gone down.
Yeah, went down in the contest.
Ball's spilt free. Hawks boys have picked it up.
Toby Hollett didn't quite control the ball.
Squirt winners come in and the ball gets thrown up by the look of it.
Good rocking contest. Actually pushed towards the centre.
Ball's back in underneath and umpire says give it here. But yeah, this is real good ruck contest from these boys here, jumping high, attacking the footy. Hayden Heath got the footy. Tackled, balls come out.
That's the kick out by Phil Hargens. Straight onto the chest of Louis Cotton. Down to the centre, Cameron Mott. He's got a couple of yards on nails. And
Bascom didn't really want that.
nah.
He's handballed it behind. Lockie Heath's got the footy. Kicked it across to Tyler Chapman. He looks down the wing. He's got a couple of options, but yeah, Connor Dowden looks like the one.
And straight to Dylan Kelch.
Straight to Dylan Kelch. Tackled by Connor Dowden. Umpire said he threw the footy out. Good attack from young Connor.
Hawk's going to have to work hard here.
Connor's looking in the middle. He's got an option there in Clint Winter. Young Squirter's got the footy. He's gone long, into space. And young Bobby Bruce, what a good mark. So he'll have a shot from, I don't know, probably kick from 40, I suppose. 35 perhaps. Jake Bruce, very good kick of the football. Got the breeze right behind him. Has a stab at it. And
and he shanked it.
he has shanked it.
That was nearly out of bounds on the fall. That was a long way across.
I think you're right there, Dion.
Nathan Wolford in the corner pocket. Kicks it down the line to Trav Brown, but he's outmarked by Jake. No, it's not. Who is it?
Matty Sampson's back on the
Matty
ground.
Sampson's back on the ground.
Yeah. So
Derek
Paul's hit the
Freeman.
ground in the pack here. Niles picks the footy up in the pocket.
And he's caught too.
He is caught well. The footy's come out, probably lucky not to get hold of the ball. Gets the ball out to Hayden Heath, and they've rushed it across. That's not across the line. The umpire says, give it here. He'll throw it up.
Toby Hollett there just found himself in the right spot to grab the ball. And Jesse Stringer wrapped him up.
Niles does the ruck
Contest
work.
between Joey Danis and Niles.
Yep. And bit high on the little fella. Jake Sampson, very good kick of the football. Martin Groke all out on his own, but he chooses, umpires called him around. He should get the distance. Very good kick of the football. Got the breeze right behind him. Once again,
The breezes hasn't helped him at all.
not at all. Another behind. Central Air boys at this stage wasting a few of the opportunities. The Hawks boys won't give them too many opportunities throughout the day, no doubt.
Well, that's the idea of grand finals. You got to make them count when you get them. The Central's defence is really good on the kickouts here, actually. The forward line pressure
Is that young Wolford
has
again, is
been outstanding. Yeah, this is young Nath Wolford.
it? He's kicked down. No,
Punched away.
punched forward. Bruce is tackled, and the footy's gone across the line. Umpire says throw it in. Central Air boys all standing around trying to raffle it. Jake Sampson picks the footy up. Keenan Bury's fumbling away there. Umpire said he's got him a bit too high. He's handballed it across to Jared Sampson, and he's had a, well, tried to pass the footy off, and it's rolled through for another behind. Pretty even contest here. Just
Very easy contest.
probably using their options as good as they could. And the umpire's called it out of bounds on the fall. So Keenan Bury got the footy. Derek Freeman's down the mark. Keenan centred the footy. Matty Sampson back on the ground again. Ball's come to the ground, tackled by Squirt. Kirk's got his kick away. And to no
terrible
one effectively. Very terrible bounce. There's that Dale Montgomery again.
Yeah, and here we go. Nathan Wolford on the closest wing to the club rooms. Kicks it down the ground.
And there's a contest down there. And
I'm not sure who that is, actually.
I'm not sure who it is either. I guess Jared Sampson, maybe? Nah. Lockie Heath, I reckon, held the ball up in the area. So umpire's about to throw it up again. Ball's come out.
Dale Montgomery ends up with the ball again. It spills out.
Well, Tyler Chapman's picked it up, kicked it down the wing. Bit of a scrappy affair there at the minute.
Very scrappy. There's been no open play at all.
Ball's rolled out of bounds, probably the best result.
Yeah. So we're about right on the 45 line of the Hawks end of the ground. And it's another ball up. The ball's been bottled up. There's a lot of players around the ball there at the moment. Doesn't seem to be any run created by either team.
Yeah.
Hawks have got a few defensive players back. Dale Montgomery ends up with the ball again, tries to fend off, gets the hand pass out.
Ball's down on the ground. Umpire's blown the whistle for something. He's called play on down the ground. Got Matty Sampson, and he's off his face or spilt it. Once again, the ball's rolled over.
Might have been a falcon.
I reckon it might have been a falcon.
It was very close.
Yeah, we'll hit him up about that later on this evening. Umpire throws it back in. Got Nails doing the ruck work again. Hawks boys have got the footy and wrapped up.
Neither team's really giving the ball up lightly. Once they get it, they're hanging on to it.
Nails with the tap. Down to Derek. Down to DJ. And Hayden Heath's had a shot at goal, and yeah, another behind.
There is 3 umpires on the field, Fringe.
Oh, there is. Yep.
The central air defence here at the moment. They've zoned up quite nicely. And Toby Hollett's kicking out of defence, and he hits Joey McGuinness on the back flank, right flank. Hello. There's been a high tackle called on Dale Montgomery, who still seems to be finding plenty of the ball at the moment. Central Air will be wanting to try and shut him down a little bit probably. On his left,
Kane
trying to
Sampson.
find Aidan Whitford.
Down to Brett McComb. Brett McComb's on the left. He's looking for Nails. Nails has called it, and he's up the grab.
Uncontested. Uncontested.
That's how you got to play this ground, straight down the middle. So yeah, good veteran in the club, Nails. He'd be kicking from probably 45.
How old would he be, Fridge?
He's 39. He'll be 40 next year.
Righto. He's played a fair bit of A-grade footy. He's played in a fair few grand finals too, I'd reckon.
He certainly has. Looks good off the boat, and everyone leaves pretty happy with it. So, yeah, good coach's goal. Hopefully that can get the boys inspired a bit.
What's the score?
The score is 4-4 to 3-8.
2 points in it. Two-point ball game in the second quarter. That's what everyone rocked up for. That's why all the cars are around the ground.
That's why the people have come
Good
to
contest here.
Very good contest. We got Brett again.
Hello. He's on his own too. He's got heaps of room.
He's roved his own ruck work, and
Well done, Toby Hollett.
well defended by Toby. Page, you got to get in front to get the footy. Here we go. Got Ty McKenna against DJ, and once again the ball's rolled over the boundary line in the forward pocket. Ball's thrown in. Matty Sampson up against. Matty's been called for holding the ruckman's arms. So yeah, big
Dylan
Kelch.
Yeah. Kick straight down the closest swing. Aidan Whitford. It's good spoil.
Lockie Heath's got the hands out to Jake Sampson. Back to Tyler Chapman. And he's looked down the wing to Connor Dowden. Ball hasn't probably bounced the way he would have liked.
Duncan Johnson picks it up, hands it out to Nick Sherman. Aidan Whitford gets a hand pass to Dale Montgomery again. Kicks it down to the flank. High ball. And Joey Danis comes away with the ball. Good mark.
Very
Kicks
good.
it to the centre. Aiming for Cameron Montgomery, about 40. He'll be all of 40 metres. He'll be kicking from 45 if he has a crack at it. Not quite directly in front, but pretty close.
He'd have to be a chance from there, wouldn't he?
He'd be very close. He does have a good kick on him, Cameron. But he'd be almost wanting to jog into the kick, probably. Into the breeze. There is still a slight breeze that seems to be making a little bit of a difference. Kick looks good.
Looks very good off the boat.
It's drifting. It didn't make the distance, and it's through for a behind.
Got big Kane Sampson, he's about to kick it in. Looking for his options down the centre. He spotted Jared. Jared takes a good mark, good kick into a contested sort of area. Jared looks down the wing. He's got an option in Hayden Heath, and one of the Hawks blokes has got his hand on it. And Hayden's got the footy back, kicks it down the wing. Squirt's picked it up. He's wrapped up in the tackle.
Yeah, Nathan Wolford picks the ball up. Aidan Whitford onto the left foot, kicks to the centre of the ground. Tackled after the ball or high tackle?
In the motion, I think. Well, the umpire hadn't called it down the ground.
Must have been high. I reckon he was tapping his shoulder as the umpire came in for that one. So it must have been a high tackle there. Who was the tackler, Fridge?
Jackie Bruce is on the mark.
Yeah. And he kicks it to pretty much the centre of the ground.
Bo Low running around out the back there, central air. He's grabbed without the footy. Tom Freeth has gone and rushed the ball across the line, but I think...
No, I'm pretty sure Lewis Cotton's trying to claim that it came off his boot.
No, he's dreaming.
No.
The umpire's pulled a free somehow. Tom Freeth's got the footy, kicks it down in the outer wing.
And Philip Hargens
He's picked... Well,
didn't get the mark paid. Oh, he did get the mark paid.
yeah, kind
On
of
the far wing. He kicks long, aims for the middle of the ground in front of the goals. And Cameron Montgomery
I reckon it is Cameron, isn't it?
managed to take a very, very good contested mark just then. 4 against 1. Well, there was 4 people went up for the grab. He came down with it. I'm not sure if
Might have been 2 and 2, big fella, I think.
I'm not sure if his teammate was actually helping or bloody working against him just then, but
I think his teammate was his main rival.
I think you're right.
either way, he's a bit closer than he was last time.
A lot closer. Same sort of angle.
Yep, same angle, but he'd only be about 25 out, I reckon, where he marked that ball. And that kick looks truer, straighter, and it's through for a goal.
Yep. Good mark, good goal.
So that's 5-4 to 3-8.
5-5.
5-5 to 3-8.
It's one thing the Hawks have struggled with a little bit this year is being able to kick better than 50%.
Righto, back in the ruck, we've got Brett and Kelsey again. Whoop, Brett opted not to have a crack at it. Kelsey's tapped it down. Big pile of men there. The footy's in there somewhere. And umpire says, give it here, we'll throw it up.
Have another start.
Kelsey going up, unopposed once again. I reckon that's Keenan Bury's got the footy, wrapped up. Umpire's going to toss her up again.
It's interesting as you look around the ground, the central air forward line is straight down the middle from the goals. And the other end is a little bit scattered, it's left very open. Two very different tactics coming into the forward lines, making the defence work for the ball. Rucking contest, Louis Cotton hands it out to Dale Montgomery, kicks it on his left.
Very good kick on the left.
And Cameron?
I reckon.
I reckon it's Cameron Montgomery again. He's around a long way. He's on a fair old angle there. He'd be kicking from around the 35 out, I'd reckon.
If not a little bit more. Taking his
He's being
time.
put on. The goal square is pretty much empty as he's kicking this one. It must
Big
be a
Kane
terrible-
Sampson's come over the back, punched it. And
You can hear the crowd over at the sports club let out a big when he kicked it, so obviously it wasn't real nice off the boot.
umpire throws it in the back pocket. Good contest in the ruck. Comes out, Hawks bloke's got it. He's had a shot at goal, and I reckon they've scored a goal.
I actually didn't catch who kicked that one.
Was it young Cabo? I'm not sure.
No, it might have been.
It was only a little fella.
I think it was number 6.
Boys on the hill got the drums going.
So that's 6-5 to 3-8. Good ruck contest.
Matty Sampson gone into the ruck. Jared, his brother, got the footy all wrapped up. Umpire says he had no opportunity to get rid of it, and he's going to throw the ball up.
Nathan Wolford with a good tackle there. Seems to be able to pin the arm when he wraps him up.
Ball's come out. Hawks
Joey
was-
McGuinness.
Aiden Whitford handball.
Yep. Louis Cotton kicks to the far wing to space, hoping that Phil Hargens is going to try and gather it and get it to someone. Hand passes over the top to...
Matty Sampson got the footy here now.
Picked up by Phil Hargens.
Dropped. This is Jake Bruce. He's mopped up. Looks down the wing and he's made it hard for Hayden Heath, but it's Central Air Blokes here everywhere. Jake Sampson got the footy out in front of Nails and very good mark.
Yeah, well done. Good grab, Niles.
Real good grab.
Especially against Derek Freeman. He's very, very hard to stand, Derek Freeman.
Nails going to have a shot. And he's had a shot, loaded up. And I think it's hit the post, or it's a point anyway. Tyson Mont kicks it out. Dylan Kels takes the mark. Dylan's kicked it out to Kirk.
Kirk, hand passes on to Damien Johnson. Damien Johnson kicks it down the line to Derek Freeman, who's a long way from...
He is a long way from home.
He kicks it straight down the line anyway.
Keenan Bury's mopped up at the front, taken high. Yeah, Keenan Bury, he's looking towards the centre.
Squirt winner.
Squirt winner's his option. He's seen him lead. And lets the ball come over the back. That's Matty Sampson again. No, it's not. It's Brett McCone. Martin Grokey.
Toby Hollett gets a kick between the
Out
legs.
the hands to Matty Sampson. Matty Sampson puts on the boot. Jake Sampson.
Kicks inside 50.
And out
Nails. Well done, Dylan Kelsh. Good spoil.
Nails has won the footy back. He's picked it up. He's had a shot at goal. And he is goal.
Good footy, Central Air. Good footy. They wore the pressure just then. Managed to get it back inside 50, and Nails managed to find some space to kick that goal.
Good attack on the football. Nothing in this game really, is there?
Ah, not really now.
How many?
20 seconds and it's half time. Crikey, that quarter flew.
It's a brilliant game.
Yeah, it's always going to
Grand
be.
finals are all about, isn't it?
It's
Fred?
always going to be a hard, tough game.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Well, especially after you guys come off a training run last week.
Yeah, we were sort of. Yeah, I thought they might have been a bit better than that. So here we are. We've got Matty Sampson back in the ruck. Hadn't played a lot of footy for us this year, but he's good utility footballer. You can put him wherever, however. As you can see, he's
No one touched the ball.
and look at him go here now. He's going to chase up his own work.
Hello, Tyson Montgomery ends up with the ball on his chest, kicks it straight down the line.
Martin-
Corey Cabot.
Martin
Post
Greg.
away. Phil Hargens mops it up, kicks it inside 50. Cam Mont's got to try and pick the ball up. Awkward bounce.
He's done that
Cuts
well.
apart. And he's missed it. It's a point.
And that's half
Right
time.
on the siren. That's half-time score.
Our half-time score is 6-5 to 4-9. 4-10. That was a Hawks point.
Yep.
So it should have been 6-6, shouldn't it?
No, it's still 4-9 for the Central Air Boys.
Yeah, but it's 6-6 to 4-9.
Yep, 6-6 to 4-9. Yep, correct.
There you go. 4-9. Thanks, guys. Welcome back, Taylor.
No. Good to be back. Good to be back.
How good to be back is it, Taylor?
Oh, after a couple of beers at half time, everything's looking pretty good.
Righto, here we go. Third quarter's about to get going here now.
Yeah!
Yeah, the score. Start the second half is 6-6 to the Hawks to 4-9 to the Central Air Boys. So 9 points in it. Matty's gone up for the ruck. Ball's come down,
Spilled out.
spilled out.
Damien Johnson's come through with the soccer, and it's all bottled up again. The umpire says, well, let's have another crack at that.
Yeah, 9 points, half time. Game could go anyway, really. I reckon conditions are probably, if anything, getting better. The breeze has dropped out a little bit.
It's like pretty much even both ends.
Jake Bruce attacked it well. Good second effort. Out to Matty Sampson. He's booted it long. And Ty McKenna.
Ty McKenna, this will be his third kick for the game.
I reckon it would be his third kick for the game. I think if Centreware going to do any good today, I think Ty's going to have to stand up and, at least kick this goal and get a bit of momentum going. Big fella, he could do anything. He got a bit of a sore groin, but he plays on a bit of confidence as well. If he could get this, it'll be a very good start to the Centreware boys. He's kicked it, he looks happy with it, and all the boys are coming in. Very exciting.
It's probably the lift the Centreware boys needed. It gets the game back within 3 points now, so that's it's going to be an open start of the second half. So pretty much we're right back at the start of the game again.
I think you're right. And whoever can break it open here. So you've got Matty in the ruck there again. He's up against Kelsey. Probably jumping at him a bit. And good contest.
So the centre clearances, we've got 2 Hawks boys on the defensive side and 1 on the offensive side.
Good attack there from Keenan Bury. Hasn't quite got the footy, been scragged. Hawks boys have got it, kicked it forward. Is that young Cabbo, isn't it?
Yeah, young Cabbo trying to pick it up.
Pick it up.
Frothy, tackles, and it's a ball up.
It's a ball up. That whistle pretty quick, I thought. Good tap from there from Matty Sampson. Jake Sampson after the footy, kicks it off the ground. Here's Big Kelsey. He's got boot the ball.
Oh, Cabbo.
That was good.
Running back into the traffic too. Like, you got to give some hats off to someone who's going to run back, especially when you know Kano Sampson's more likely than not running towards you.
Good effort from the little fella there.
So he'd be kicking from about 30 metres, probably. Not straight in front, but
he's happy
straight through the middle. He's very happy with it. So the Hawks respond to the last goal, rather not as efficiently as what the Central Air boys did from the start, but at least it's a bit of a steadier. And they'll go back to the middle now and have a bit of a run at it. Most of the game is actually all determined on who wins it in and out the middle, though. Like
You're right there.
If it goes each way, if it gets inside that 50, they're generally making them pay for it. So it really matters.
Hello, what's happened there? Umpire's thrown it out to Matty Sampson. He's thrown on the boot, put it out in front of Nails. Good defensive work from Freeman. Jake Sampson's picked it up.
Dale Montgomery gets dodged around.
Put it out in front of...
Oh, good spoil by Dylan Montgomery.
Ty McKenna. He's had a shot at goal.
For the game and kicks a goal.
Yeah. It might be the Ty McKenna show, hopefully. There you go, another quick response. Out the centre.
Very costly there. I'm not sure what that was actually all about.
I didn't say anything. The umpire just threw it
out of the middle.
Matty kicked it out.
Nick Schumann was just talking to Bronte Kensington just there, the umpire, and he was trying to work out what went wrong or what happened, and we'll have to try and suss that one out after the game, I think. We didn't even hear a boundary umpire's whistle.
No whistle, no nothing. Yeah, not sure.
Yeah. Hello?
Bit of chat.
Dylan Montgomery missed that one. Jakey Bruce kicks it into the 50, spoiled by Tyson Montgomery. High ball, Niles gathers the ball.
Out to Jared Sampson. Jared Sampson on the left. Down to, it's over Hayden Heath's head.
Yep. Trav Brown kicks it out of defence to Dylan Kelch, right on the end of the cricket pitch. Louis Cotton finds some space. Jared Sampson didn't quite get back to cover him. Terrible kick to Joey Danis. And it's over the boundary line.
It was a terrible
kick. It could have been a much better play through the middle just then. Like Louis Cotton's kick really let the whole show down there. They needed to try and maintain possession.
Marty
Grokey over the boundary line. Corey Cabot. Hello, Marty Grokey. Oh, and he's given a free away. Not sure what that was all about or why he was getting wild. Kano Sampson with a good mark.
And runs
on. Kicks it forward. Nick Schumann spoils it. Jakey Bruce trying to gather the ball.
Out to Jesse Stringer. Jesse Stringer down the wing, straight to Hayden Heath. Hayden Heath, quick hands, Jared Sampson. Jared Sampson's kick forward to the centre half forward. Nails it up high. Ball's come to ground. The Hawks have got, and he's dropped it. That's holding the ball. You are a good umpire. So here we are. We've got that Matty Sampson again, I reckon. Matty Sampson probably kicking from 40 metres.
Might even be a bit further, actually. Maybe nearly on the line where he's kicking that from.
Kicks, looks good.
That's a good kick.
Very good kick. The Bulldog boys are very happy with that. So, yeah, out after half time.
You're a bit happy with that too, Fridge, aren't you?
I'm very happy with that. And I reckon that there
3-point ball
is
game.
now 3-point ball game, 7-6 to 7-9.
Yep. What? 7-6 to 7-9.
7-6 to 7-9.
So the Hawks are down for the first time in the game.
First time in the game.
First time in the game, the Hawks are down by 3 points.
Nah, the Dogs are...
Right, Tim.
The Dogs are... They look like they've come to play out here after half time.
Yep.
So, once again, thrown up in the centre. Matty Sampson versus Kelsey. I reckon Matty's won the footy there. Brucey's flown in from the wing. The umpire's whistle there somehow.
Jared must have been hanging on to Dylan Mont.
Not sure what happened, but...
Joey Danis.
That's a very good kick.
It's a very good kick, very good grab, good lead. He's
Play on, said the umpire.
Cameron Mont's going to have to try and gather it and it goes out of bounds.
And, yeah, Cameron and Bo Lowe watch the footy go over the line. I reckon the game's picked up a bit in intensity. Dinger, what do you think?
It has, the intensity is definitely there. Contested possession, everyone seems to be pushing to the contest and no one seems to be letting anyone get an easy kick.
There's that Dale Mont again.
Dylan Mont
Mont.
manages to get a kick away. Cameron Mont, good grab. Very tight angle though.
Very good grab.
He's probably only about 15 metres from goal, but he wouldn't have much daylight between the posts there. Especially a right footer. It's not like as if you can run around and kick on a natural leg. But he's holding the ball as if he's going to go for a drop punt. So he's obviously thinking he can kick it between the sticks.
Oh, I don't know. Is he going for the banana? I reckon he's going the banana.
I reckon he has actually now. He's turned it.
He has gone the banana
And he's slotted it.
and he's pretty happy with it.
3 points in it again. Still 3-point ball game. It's just that there's turned the tables.
Yep. No, she's goal for goal in this third quarter.
This is what third quarters are all about though. Third quarter.
Premiership
Ever
quarter.
Since I started playing footy, it was always called the premiership quarter. You've always got to try and play your best footy in the third quarter.
That you do.
So what do you reckon there?
Well,
Boys go up. Kelsey's won that out the centre.
it's a very good tap, but no one read it.
Tom Freeth run off half back, read the footy, kicked it down to half forward.
Just walks around Tyson Montgomery.
Brett McComb got the handball from Hayden Heath. Here we go. Ty McKenna again.
Ty McKenna,
And he's
5 kicks. No, he's missed it.
has missed it. But he's at least given the Dogs a bit of an option up there this quarter. He's been pretty quiet up until now.
That's right. Like the first half, he's obviously had a bit of a talking to, or he's talked to himself at half time there. He's come out firing this quarter.
Yep.
He's going to make hard
He's
work.
played on out the square. He's kicked down to the wing. Looking for Big Kelsey.
Big Kelsey.
Ball's come to ground. The Hawks have won it back.
Trav Brown. Oh, they're asking for a throw. It is a throw.
Incorrect disposal. Good attack from Keenan Bury. He's a good little in and under type footballer. So here we go. Keenan Bury got the footy.
Kelsey standing the mark.
He's bombed at top of the square. Boys going up. And I think Ty McKenna's got a free for too high or in the back, or I'm not real sure what's happened, but
One of the Hawks boys is struggling to get back up off the ground there. Not sure if it's Derek Freeman or Toby Holler.
he looks a bit tender, doesn't he?
Might be Nathan Walford, I think, actually.
Might have the wind taken out of his sails, but here we go. Ty McKenna straight in front, probably 40 metres out.
So what do you think that free was for, Fridge?
That's gone through the middle. The Dogs are pretty happy, but the free, I'm not sure whether they got on his back or what really happened. But
Because like Nath Wolf, when he came into the contest, definitely got his fist on the ball.
yeah,
So it looked like a pretty even contest from where we were sitting, but obviously the umpire had a different angle on it. It must have picked it high, or interfered with the guy that was trying to mark the ball.
He certainly picked something up there anyway, so. But here we go. This is where it's sort of being won and lost in the centre, really. Mm-hmm. We've got Matty up against Kelsh here again. Ball's gone up, big fellas are going up. Ball's sort of come out.
Ball didn't really get anywhere. No. Nick Sherman manages to get a foot to the ball just.
Jake Sampson handballs out to Connor Dowden. Connor Dowden down the wing.
Kicks to space.
And he's put it out in front of Hayden Heath. Hayden picks it up, looks inside with the hands to Jake. Jake didn't really need it, he had pressure on him. West Coast Hawks have turned the footy over. They've got it now, kicking down the wing.
High ball, very high ball. Brent Bascom still produces nothing.
Kane Sampson got his measure at this stage. So, very hot football. Central Air boys have come up with it. There's Lockie Heath. He's made it, he's gone to handball. Now he has handball.
He's rode that bump really well too from Dylan Kelsh. High ball again.
Ball's come to ground.
Cam Mont pushed it.
Keenan Bury.
Dylan Kelsh.
He's gone too hard with the handball.
Hard ball for Corey Cabot, and he's missed it.
Yeah. Martin
Grokey.
Yep, little pig farmer from Coongla. Look at him go. Out to Jared Sampson. Jared Sampson finds Jakey Bruce. Jakey Bruce, he's looked around, and he's got Connor Dowden. So, yeah, Connor, he'd be kicking from probably 25 metres here. So...
I think it might be a bit further than that, actually, Fridge.
Is it Connor Dowden or is it Jake Sampson? I think it's Connor Dowden, isn't it?
25.
25, Connor Dowden.
Yeah. But I reckon he might be closer to 35 out, Fridge. Stay away.
Not much of a kick.
Terrible kick.
Very terrible punt. However, his old man wasn't much of a kick either, so...
Looked like it nearly come off his shin.
I think you're right. However, another point for the doggies.
Dylan Mont going to take the kick in by the looks. Kicks it short. Moves on down the wing. Cameron Mont manages to keep it in. He does keep it in.
He's done very well there, Cameron Mont.
The hand pass was a bit...
Brett McComb he's intercepted the hand pass, kicked it back into attack for the...
Big punch from Trav Brown. And it's out of bounds.
Umpire throw it in.
Oh, it's a free. Who's that? Derek Freeman. Derek Freeman managed to get a free out of that contest somehow.
Brett McComb again, he's picked it up out the pack.
Here we are, Toby Hollop. Toby Hollop with a quick hand pass. Misses it. Didn't hit his target. Jakey Bruce.
Nah, that's Keenan Bury, that one.
Oh, it is.
Here we go, we've got young Connor again.
Nath Walford should have grabbed that one right in front of goal, right on the 50.
How the footy?
Spills out.
Someone socketed it off the ground.
K.O. Sampson mops it up. Runs around Brenton Bascom.
Hand passes out to Jake Sampson, to Jared Sampson. Jared gets on the foot to Hayden Heath.
And a good kick too. It was delivered like perfect. It didn't want to be any higher than that. It would have been a spoil.
Yep. No.
Under pressure too. Hayden Whitford was on his hammer. He'd have to be close to 40 metres out there where he's kicking from too. But the wind's dropped right out and it's
They've gone in the square. They've gone up.
And it's called touched. Called touched on the goal line. How many points is that now, Fridge?
20. It's 8-12 to 8-6.
So it's a goal, isn't it, still? Central Air up by 6 points. Hawks have to try and find something. Try and piece it together here, though. Seem to have fallen apart under the pressure here at the moment.
They've kicked out, the ball's back on the ground. Central Air have won the footy. Umpires picked something out there somewhere, and the Hawks have got a free somehow.
Too high.
Yeah.
It's too high, was it?
Round the neck.
Yep. That'll do it.
Around the neck to Louis Cotton. He probably stands all of 5'6", maybe 5'4". He's not real tall.
Good kick down the wing to
Good
contest.
spoil too.
Right. How do you get rid of that umpire? It's come out in the attack, and the umpire said down the field.
No, he's paid play on.
He has paid play on. Jakey Bruce has picked the footy up down to Ty McKenna, and Ty's taken the mark probably, 15 metres just off centre.
Now that's really strange, that call just then, because last week the umpires weren't calling advantage at all
Correct.
during the game, and now all of a sudden they've rocked up in the ground here and the
Yep.
advantage is being played.
Yeah, I think everyone sort of stopped then. Brucey sort of picked the footy up and run with it. Umpires called it play on, tricked everyone. And yeah, once again on this small oval, get the footy down there. Ty's taking the grab
And it's a goal.
and a goal for the Central Air boys.
So now it's a 2-goal ball game. Central Air up by 12 points for the first time in the game. And they're actually playing really good footy. They seem to be able to move the ball and they're not making silly mistakes. The Hawks boys seem to be busting under pressure and they're not using the ball as good as they should be.
Yeah, no, she's pretty hot football out there. And yeah, it's sort of, Nail's obviously got the boys fired up after half time and yeah, they've come out to play. So, but yeah, here we go back in the centre again. Matty Sampson up against Joey Danis this time, eh?
Yep, Joey Danis.
Ball's come out, Matty's punched it out the wing. Keenan Bury's coming out the wing. He got the footy, handballed
Held
it.
up.
She's,
Big James Wesley has finally got in the middle there now.
yeah, there's Dale Mont again. Picked the footy up.
Gets tackled after
Brett
he got
McComb, footy's a bit scrappy in there in a minute. Very hot little
bumped
football.
off the ball. And the umpire's going to say, oh,
No, he hadn't said nothing.
no, he's letting it go. He's letting it go.
Yeah, well, she sort of come out.
Oh, and he's found a free. Or is he grabbing it? No, he's taking the ball. He's taking the ball.
Up they go again. Matty Sampson's tapped it forward, but over the shoulder, the umpire said.
Yep. Over the top of James Wesley. We haven't seen too much of him so far from the Hawks. Hello, Dale Montgomery. Find himself a couple of yards of space. Hello?
No, the umpires reckon that in the shepherd that Bowie was held onto. So Central Air free kick on the between the pocket and the half back line there. So yeah, Bowie, he got the footy looking down the ground for a few options. Kicked it long,
Big and long.
down to centre wing. They've gone and flied. Clint Winner picks the footy up.
Good
there.
hand pass too to Jared Sampson.
Good to Jared Sampson. He looks up, spots Jake Sampson. Reasonably well-weighted kick. Good contest. Good contest, and
He would have nearly had 3 touches before that hit the ground just then.
either way, the umpire's going to bowl it up.
Great pressure.
It is.
Niles has gone in the centre. He's had the tap. Come out to the Hawks. Hawks have bombed it down the line. Brett McComb's gone up. Ball's come down. Ball's still in there somewhere. Bronte's found a free from about 30 metres away. Not sure what it's for. Jake Bruce.
Jake Bruce got the free anyway.
He's got the free. So he's, I don't know, maybe 80 or 90 metres out. He's got a lead. He's put it out in front of Ty. Ty has taken the mark again.
Good grab. Good grab too. He read the ball well just then. Managed to get, is it Tyson One or Derek Freeman that standing the mark there?
Not sure. He read it well.
He
And
did. Well, it was the only set of hands that went up really for the possession, so he read it very well.
best position. So here we go. We've got Ty McKenna have another shot at goal. Very quiet in the first half. But this will make it 3 for the quarter or 4 for the quarter.
4 for the quarter, I reckon.
He looks pretty happy with it too.
Yeah, done well. All right, so now we're at a 3-goal ball game. That's 18 points to Central Air. And we'd be getting very close to 3-quarter time, I'd reckon. So Central Air really come out firing in the premiership quarter here. 3rd quarter, very crucial quarter because it really plays on the player's mind coming into the last quarter, whether or not you're up or not. And a lot of that ball was just won down the far wing there, just by someone playing behind.
Yep.
And here we are, Dylan Kelch back in the ruck again.
Polkey back into the ruck off the bench. Boys have gone up and footy's probably gone towards Central Air.
Good shepherd by Nath Wolford, didn't really get anywhere
Good
though.
tackle by Connor Dowden. Ball spilled out to Jake. Hang on, the umpires have pulled it up. That must have been for holding the ball or something.
Yeah,
wasn't
and see, and that's the same thing that happened last week. They wanted to bring the ball back and didn't want to play the advantage. Well, that should have been the advantage just then. But, you know, that's the sort of stuff they were doing last week.
it? Same umpires too.
Yeah.
So, bit of confusion out there.
Someone took the mark and someone got a free, so it gets given to the guy that got the free.
I'm guessing Nails must have pushed him. Only way he could get a free out of there. So he's looking for Kirk White looking for Whitford on the centre wing. Ball's come out. Hawks have picked it up. I know. Squirt winner's got it. Out to Lockie Heath on the left. And Ty McKenna again.
And that's an uncontested possession from a full forward. And they're really going to have to try and tighten up on Ty because, well, obviously Nails, like you said, has had a bit of a talk to him and he's come out and decided, well, I'm going to start getting the ball this quarter.
Yep, and the boys are feeding it to him pretty well as well. So,
he's on a pretty tight angle here. He'd be right on the boundary line.
as I said earlier, he's a confident sort of player. So he's kicked 4 goals or whatever it is this quarter. And he looks pretty happy with that too, the big fella.
Right, now we're at a 4-goal ball game.
The
24 points.
As
The
dis-
lead to Central Air. And we'd be very, very close to 3/4 time now.
yeah, certainly been the doggies' quarter this quarter.
It has. It has. They have won this quarter outright. They've been wanting to run to position. They've been wanting to work for each other. And they've definitely using the ball more efficiently than what the Hawks are.
And that's the key on this small oval, isn't it? It's only a kick away from goal from the centre. So here we go. We've got Polkey, Big Kelsey in the ruck. Boys go up. I think Kelsey's won that down. Dylan Dalemont's kicked it out the air.
And Jakey Bruce takes a mark.
Jake takes a good mark. He's seen someone on the outer wing, and it's young Connor Dowden again. So Connor, he got the footy there on the forward flank. He's looking out. Ty McKenna's putting a good lead on. He's kicked it out in front of him. And, well...
Good
Ty,
spoil by Derek Freeman, you said.
very good spoil. Ty probably could have gone a bit harder if he needed to. Footy's on the boundary there, still in play. Hawks have got the footy, kicked it down.
Oh, well done.
And
Good gather there nearly, Marty, because it was a terrible bounce.
it was a terrible bounce, but he knew he did it well. Jake Sampson, he got the hands out to Kano Sampson. He's controlling that full back line. He's kicked it out to Tom Freeth. Freethy got the footy. He's kicked it across to the other wing. And you've got young Brucey. Brucey's got the footy. He's back into the centre to Chappie. Chappie.
Free players everywhere. Like even Polkey was still free.
Boys coming out from the full forward line. And
Oh, good mark, Trav Brown.
very good mark. Very good
Contested
mark.
possession. Aidan Whitford found some space in front of Jakey Bruce. Mark on the closest wing. And now it's sort of come to a standstill. They've got to sort of regroup, try and find possession, and he kicks it to Marty Grokey.
Jared
Jared
Sampson.
Sampson.
Jared Sampson read that very well. Jared Sampson puts it out and up in front of Ty McKenna. However, there's a spoil from the Hawks. Jakey Bruce got the footy. He's had a dob at the goals. And it's Nails taking the mark in the square. So, yeah, once again, Central Air boys are keen to get the footy in that midfield and getting it back in there. You'd almost mark this down for Nails from there, surely. Another one to the Dogs. Look at them, they're playing for each other. They've lost the last couple of grand finals to these boys, so yeah, at this stage they've certainly made the better of the third quarter.
Yeah, very much so. Like they're definitely working hard to make sure they keep pressure on the Hawks boys at all costs.
And
Make sure they don't get an easy touch and make sure when they're kicking it, they're under pressure. And it's really starting to show on the scoreboard. They're 30 points up.
the last couple have sort of come from the half back
Nick
line.
Sherman manages to grab the ball out of the tap. And that's probably the first tap that someone's actually been able to read the ball off the hand.
Good point. Yep. Umpire throws it up. You got Polkey, Kelsey.
Hello?
Kelsey gone bang.
There you are.
Squirt winner.
Another one that read it off the hand.
Out in front of Keenan Bury. Off his
Toby
block.
Hollett, and it's out of bounds.
And they'll throw it in on the forward flank, the Central Air forward flank on the club side. Good crowd here today, and yeah, good game of footy. Been thrown in. Jake Sampson got the footy, and is that Matty Sampson?
Matty Sampson, and that's an uncontested possession, and it'll be about 35 metres out, straight in front.
Yeah.
In a grand final, that area is definitely a danger zone.
And yeah, the breeze, if anything, is probably dropping out a bit. So here we are, we're right behind him. Matty Sampson for goal.
Oh, it's coming back.
It is coming back, and yeah,
Go, 36 points. Just give the score. What's the actual score?
the actual score is 8-6 to 13-12. So certainly been the doggies' third quarter here at this stage, and yeah, they've got their tails up. Look at all the boys across the half back line here. They've started to set up a bit of their play from there. And yeah.
The Hawk boys really need to be able to get hold of the ball here,
Jakey Bruce back in the centre.
slow it down, lose the momentum.
Lockie Heath in the centre, got the hands. Across to Jake Sampson. Out in front of, oh, he's probably kicked a bit big to Heathy. Over Heathy's head. West Coast blokes play it on the left, down the wing.
And Aiden Whitford. Oh, no.
That's young Wolford, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Nathan Wolford. Now, they've just got to steady here a little bit and try and keep possession.
Kicked in front of Aiden Whitford, Tom Freeth with a punch. Jared Sampson reads the footy, picks it up, kicks it down the line.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be thrown in on the outer side for the Central Air forward flank.
Yep. And they're still attacking. Central Air are attacking at all costs here at the moment.
Jared Sampson's punched it out the air. They were lining up to get it. Keenan Bury handballs it out to the Hawks.
Holler gets kicked forward. Hello? It's a throw. No? What was that for, Fridge?
I'm not sure what
I'm
happened there.
not sure what that call was from the umpire just then.
No.
Bit confused about the whole show.
However, he's
Louis Cotton.
kicked it down to Louis. Lockie Heath. Martin Grokey comes through, picks the footy up. Handballs out to no one.
Darmont finally found the ball. This is probably the first kick he's had for the quarter, actually.
Yeah,
He's been very quiet this quarter, Darmont.
compared to what he was in that second
So
quarter.
obviously Central Air are putting a big tag on him and he's quieting down. And Britton Bascom, which is probably his third touch for the game.
Yep, Basco Kano certainly kept him pretty quiet.
He's very quiet.
But yeah, Marty's handballed it out there. Dale read it well, picked it up on the left. Very skillful, very good footballer. So what do you reckon, Basco? He'll kick this one or not?
Well, you only have to hope. The Hawks fans will be definitely hoping, because if they don't get a response, because Central Air have probably just kicked the last 5, and so we definitely need one.
Yeah, no, she's a goal.
So, and that brings it back to 30 points.
Yep.
Or is it 24? Five or 6 goals in it now. Be 5 goals in it. Right?
5. Yeah, 5 goal. So currently the score is 9-6 to the Hawks to 13-12 to the Central Air boys. And there wouldn't be a lot of time left, I don't reckon, in this third quarter. But there's been a few goals scored, so probably a bit of time on.
Yeah, there would be a lot of time on, actually, because the ball stoppages have been fairly consistent. So we've still got Dylan Kelsh and Tim Polkey in the ruck, Aiden Whitford, Dale Mont and Nick Sherman.
You've got Brucey and Jake Sampson, Jared Sampson, all good footballers in the centre. Yep. Probably
trying to control the ball coming into the lane.
That's holding the ball.
Holding the ball by Nick Sherman.
Squirt Winners wrapped him up and umpire said that's holding the ball. Squirt on the left, he's kicked it out, front of tie, and ball's come to ground at the front. Hawks have picked it up and handballed it out. Squirt might get it back here.
Now, did Squirt run off the wing to get that holding the ball before Fridge?
No, he was in the centre.
He was in the centre? Right.
I think he was in the centre.
I don't reckon you mentioned him.
No, I didn't. He must have been on the wing.
So he pushed really hard to get to that contest, and it made a stoppage, and now they've got their ball at their forward 50.
Look at this, the boys are lining up here. You've Darmont, very well done to get hold of that football. He's flicked it out. Hawks have picked it up. Polkey, the big ruckman. He's
Dylan Mont, tackle.
Yeah.
And holding the ball.
He's probably tried to do a bit too much with it there, the big fella, instead of handballing it off.
Probably tried to spin out of that one.
And certainly paid the price.
And Louis Cotton dropped it. You can't drop them ones in a granny.
That was a throw.
Yeah.
Bronte on the money there.
Boys are panicking a bit here, and that's 3/4 time.
There's 3/4 time, boys. And, yeah.
Central Air by 30 points at 3/4 time. And the Hawk boys are really going to have to regroup if they're going to come out in the fourth to have a crack at that.
Yep. No, exactly. That's the, as you said earlier there, Dion, it's the premiership quarter. And, yeah, the boys certainly come out to play. And if anything, they've probably got a fraction of a breeze, but I think it's dropped out to nothing. But certainly a beautiful day. But, hey, look at the crowd we got here. The crowd's going out to the 2 huddles.
Yeah. Now, it'll be very interesting how Central Air come out in this quarter, whether or not they come out and attack the ball, or if they're going to start playing possession footy and just try and control the ball.
I think they'll attack because that's the only way they sort of know how to play footy. So
But then again, their skills have been absolutely prime today. They haven't had too many mistakes, and they're definitely playing to win a flag.
Yep. Nah, she was a Ty McKenna show there for a bit. What did he get that quarter? 4 goals?
4 goals and 5 marks.
Yeah.
At least 5, I think.
Yep.
There's been a really big difference.
Yeah, he has. He's turned on, and then they've managed to shut Dalmont down. Like Dalmont, got 1 possession for the quarter.
And he had like 20 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He was everywhere there in that first
No,
half.
he'd already above 30 possessions for the half. First half, anyway. Well, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like every time
He was everywhere.
he was there.
Set up for an absolutely brilliant last quarter.
It is. Except, well, as long as the Hawks boys don't drop their head, should have had a piss.
I was thinking that too.
Should have had a piss. So here we go. Start of the last quarter of the premiership of 2015.
And at Central Air 13-12 to the Hawks boys 9-6. So what's that? 30 points, 5 goals.
Yeah. 5 goals in it.
5 goals in it.
The crowd is definitely all in attendance now. They're all watching the game. The Hawks boys have got the drummers going. We've got Dylan Kelch and
Matty Sampson
Matty Sampson
back
in the ruck.
They've gone hard at it. The ball's come down.
Tap gets nowhere.
Hot footy in there.
Phil Hargens managed to pick the ball up and get a hand pass.
Tyler
Nathan Wolford.
Chapman's picked it up. Jesse Stringer.
Jesse Stringer gets a tackle.
Dale.
Umpire found a free.
He must have been taken high. I think it's a Central Air free, isn't it?
Yeah, to Jesse Stringer, isn't it?
Jesse Stringer a bit quiet in that third quarter, but however, his mates were pretty good.
Yeah, no, his mate's definitely made up for his quietness.
Jesse Stringer kicks down the wing to Hayden Heath.
Managed to get a hand on the ball. No.
Ball rolls out the back.
Joey McGuinness misses the ball, and
Squirt
Winter
picks her up and across the line. Umpire throws it in. You got Niles and Big Kelsey in the ruck. Niles pumps it down.
definitely wins a tap, pumps it forward.
Yep.
Tyson Mont dives on the ball.
Very hot contested football. But yeah, no, the big Niles got his hand on it good there.
He did. Oh, pushed Kelsey out the way like he was a blowfly.
Ball goes up.
Can
down.
manages to get a hand pass out.
Down to Dylan. Dylan kicks down the wing and
Not even in front. Didn't pay attention
yeah,
to
and Lockie Heath, that's
Dylan Mott,
holding the ball.
hand pass in the middle. Play on, the umpire says. Aidan Whitford manages to take a grab right on 40,
Good,
probably 40 metres out.
good mark.
Directly in front.
Good mark.
Juggled it a little bit.
Good football. You watch him. He'll kick this.
And Aidan Whitford, I'm pretty sure he's 36 or 37 years of age.
Very, very,
So-
very good footballer.
He'd have to be the oldest player in the Hawks team. And he's playing some unbelievable football this year, actually.
He's,
Very good. But he hadn't quite made the distance there. Someone nudged the post, and it's a point. And it's played on very quickly out of defence.
Out to Keenan Bury. Keenan Bury's got the footy. Kicks it forward down to the wing. Hayden Heath goes up high.
Tyson Mont with the
Tyson Mont,
picks
good
the ball
ball.
up. Finds some space. Kicks on the left.
Jared
By
Sampson.
Jared Sampson. And
Out in front of Connor Dowden. Connor Dowden is
Connor
got paddock
Dowden.
here.
Good ground made up there too. For
Very
that.
good ground.
Very good ground.
He kicks it out in front of Squirt. Hopefully the bounce is kind.
Kirk Mont. Toby Hollett. 2-on-1.
Here we go,
Has to
Jake
make
Bruce.
a go for it.
Jake Bruce got the footy. Still kept. No, he hasn't kept it in.
Ran over the line. Nathan Wolford pushed him over the line just that little bit. And here we go. Dylan Kelch. Niles O'Brien. Ruck contest again.
No one's won that. Down to Squirt. Brett McComb's got it on his boot. Out in front of Ty McKenna. Ty McKenna's. He's picked it up and he's kicked the goal.
So that's 5 for the game. He's kicked
I
out.
reckon that's 5 he's got now, all since half time.
Trav Brown, we have to start to question how it is that he's getting around him so much, especially when he kept him quiet so much in the
Yep.
first half.
He limping a
And
little bit, as you can see. He got a bit of a crook groin, but
That's-
however, he's turned it on in this last
And that's
half.
back to 36.
Back to 30
35 points.
Your 30 points, you bloke's got a goal, didn't you? Oh, that's the point. Yeah,
No,
34.
I don't reckon we've had a goal, have we?
No. 14-12 to 9-7. Here's the score. Bronte about to throw the footy up here now. You've got Matty Sampson, Dylan Kelch, gone in hard. Ball's come to ground. No one's really won that to no advantage. Dylan's picked the footy up, kicked it in the air. It's been punched out in front of Matty Sampson, out on the wing. He's got it all day. He's picked it up, handballed it to his mate and Jake Sampson. Jake, therefore, he's made it. He's gone to handball. Back to Keenan Bury. Keenan's beaten his man. Kicked it out in front of Ty McKenna. Ty, he's dropped what he probably should have taken. The Hawks now, therefore, got the footy. It's good, strong tackle. Umpire says give it here.
Central Air boys have been really making them pay.
Oops, Hawks jumped into each other then.
Yeah, Derek Freeman and Trav Brown, the two tools.
Yep.
And left someone open, and
Jesse Stringer
kicks a goal. What's the score now, Fridge?
Jesse Stringer, he's just kicked the goal. Looks like he's got a bit of cramp. The score now is 15-12 to 9-7. Jesse last year, he played for the Geelong Cats. He hadn't probably done a lot today, but there's the class. You know, rises to the top when you need to. So
that's 102. And what was that? What was that score? 9-6.
Score would be 7 goal nearly. 6 goal 5, I reckon the margin is. So, if anything, conditions are getting better out here.
So Central Air are first team to make 100 points. It's a big comeback from here if the Hawks are even going to have a look at making this game a game now.
Ball's bounced out the centre. Hawks have got the run of the footy here, picked it up.
Joseph McGuinness kicks it forward. Aidan Whitford, pack mark.
Ball's come to ground.
Bascom manages to keep his feet. Picks the ball up.
Ball up.
Under the ball, and he's pinged for holding the ball.
Kane Sampson, good defender. Played a lot of footy at centre half forward, but this year at full back, he's made it out to Brett McComb. Turned 18 today. The ball's on the ground for the big fella Ruckman.
And
he's had
he
a
dropped
shot.
the ball.
He has dropped.
He actually dropped the ball when he went to kick that one, so that's a good tackle by. I know.
He's been giving back.
And he got given the ball back. So,
Well,
what was that about?
I'm not sure what
Pretty
happened.
sure.
Out in front of Niles.
And that's an uncontested possession from a full forward.
Niles has a shot from about 45-50. Ty McKenna versus. He knew he had it. And Hayden Heath kicks it off the ground. Another goal for Central Air.
8 goal 5.
So,
And this is definitely confidence coming out of the third quarter that like the premiership quarter definitely builds confidence when you're coming into the last. So
it certainly
30
does.
points up, you go in with no holes barred,
Yep.
and you go for gold. And it's good to see the Central Air boys still attacking the ball. There's nothing left to lose.
Here we go. We've got Matty Sampson up against Big Kelshi again. Ball's come to ground. If anything, looks like Jake Sampson was pushed off the footy there. Dale Mont's got the footy. Kicks it out towards the wing. Bounces awkwardly over Jesse Stringer. And that was that Kirk Mont with the kick?
No, Nick Sherman.
Nick Sherman.
Nick Sherman. And now there's 3 Central Air guys out on the closest wing.
And Kane Sampson solid in defence. Kicks to Jared Sampson. Jared looks down the wing to Hayden Heath. They'll fly here. And ball.
Tyson Mont with the spoil.
And I reckon that's young Connor Dowden on the bottom of the pack, and the umpire says, we'll throw it up.
Had a ball up.
Yep. Squirt winner's got the handball out to Jesse Stringer. Jesse Stringer back to Jared. Jared had a kick. Gone over Brett.
Ball by Kirk Montgomery. Toby Holler on the left, right on the boundary line.
Well,
it's managed to keep it in, and it's
touched over the line. Hang on.
On the line, or is out of bounds?
No, there's been a free or
out
something.
Of bounds, no, out of bounds on the full.
Oh, was it?
Oh no, it's free. Must have got him high.
Matty Sampson, he's got the kick on the wing.
Centres the ball.
Centre. And well taken by Lockie Heath. Lockie Heath's got a mate out in Keenan Bury.
Keenan Brewery, he's got a paddock.
He has got a paddock.
Run it in. Phil Hargens, good pressure by
out in front of Niles.
Good spoil by Derek Freeman just then. Taps it over. Marty Grokey.
And Martin Grokey.
Kicks a goal.
Kicks a goal.
8 goal 5.
Yep. The Bulldogs boys, I think they can taste it now.
They're starting to celebrate it now.
I reckon she's out the back. She's warming up. I can hear a bit of a whoa.
Yeah. And the Hawk boys will be really starting to work out where they're trying to go wrong here, because they haven't lost it all year and they haven't lost at home. So they'll be trying to work out why it is that the central air midfield has been able to dominate and get it into their forward 50 so many times.
Yep. Thing with the small oval, it's one out the centre, but hey, they've certainly wanted the footy a lot more than the Hawks boys since half time. The boys are going up. Darmont off
Darmont.
footy. Handball's
Got his hand to the ball.
Joe Danis.
Kicked forward. Louis Cotton.
Well read by Louis Cotton. Has a shot
And
and Bert says she's a point.
8 goal 4. Who kicked in?
So they've kicked it
Jared
out.
Sampson.
Jared Sampson taking a very great
Top of
grab.
Nick Sherman.
Yep. Jared's kicked a bit of a wobbly punt.
Gone over Tyson Mont's head. Kirk Mont gathers the ball, kicks it straight to Darrell Mont. Manages to make a mark uncontested at about edge of the square. Coming into their forward line. He's played on, he's kicked it wide. Aidan Whitford gets spoiled.
The Central Air boys raffling it there. Matty Sampson handball down to Jesse Stringer.
And they run it out of defence.
And that's holding the ball.
Joey McGuinness. Oh, it's play on, says the umpire.
Holding the ball. Sure.
Joseph McGuinness does a really good chase down just then. He
Very good chase down.
picked them up.
Very, very good. Yeah, you can't sort of bounce when you're getting tackled. So
Joey Danis. He's a long way up.
he's gone for the short option. Lockie Heath's punch from behind.
Aidan Whitford.
Kane Sampson's mopped
Dylan
up.
Mont goes for the tackle. Tyson Mont in the middle, gathers the ball, hands it off. Under pressure, Dale Mont picks it up on the left foot and misses. All right, didn't make the distance. Brent Bascom didn't
And
try and grab it.
rushed over the line.
Rushed over the line.
Kane Sampson, he started to dominate in that full back line again. He's done it all year. He's gone long and strong, up to the centre. Brett McComb, Jake Bruce. Here we
Oh,
go.
spills out the back. Toby Hollett gathers the ball, hands it out. Phil Hargens picks it up, hands it out to Tyson Montgomery. Tyson Montgomery kicks it wide. Nick Sherman's found some space on the wing and kicks it high, too high for Aidan Whitford.
Bo Lowe mops it up in defence for the centre.
James Wesley.
Lockie Heath, handball across to Tyler Chapman. Tyler Chapman out to Jake Sampson. Jake Sampson taking the mark on the back flank. He's got an option.
Phil Hargen's going to have to work hard here.
Keenan Bury.
Work hard because he's gained 15 yards on him now.
Keenan Bury's got the footy.
He's got nothing.
He's thrown it up there.
Teebs. Trav Brown takes
Very,
a
very
solid
good
mark in defence.
Very good mark
It's
in defence.
almost play on the way it was fancying around with just then. Kicks it high.
Here we go, got
way
Jets.
too high. Way too high for out of defence. Cam Mont having to work hard. Jake Bruce shows his daddy. Kicks it to the 50.
And it's a point.
And it's a point.
She's still a hot football out there.
Trav Brown going to kick the ball in here for the Hawks. Better kick, better kick.
Kirk Montgomery got the footy.
Very spacious.
He's run around, play on, they say.
Oh, he's kicked it high. 3-on-1. Dylan Mont made a contest, didn't touch the ball.
Jake Sampson got the
Jake
footy.
Sampson.
Plenty of time.
Kicks it to the centre. Jared Sampson.
Jared Sampson. Jared Sampson, young squirt, trying to put a lead on here.
Phil Hargens, too loose. Joey Danis makes the tackle. Joey McGuinness
Squirt
holds
winner.
the ball up. Two ruckman right around the ball. Hand pass out. Spills on the ground. Joseph McGuinness gets
That's holding the ball, surely.
Gets tackled. He got the hand pass out. Dale Mont ends up with the ball. Finds some space. Terrible kick.
Lockie Heath. Lockie Heath on the left.
High ball. High ball.
Hayden Heath. And Fluffy's gone up, but he hadn't brought the footy down. Hawks have got it.
Spilled out the back. Joey Danis. High ball out to Nathan Walford. Dale Mont going to have to work hard.
Jared Sampson read it well.
Dylan Mont, man in front.
Yep, you're right. Good
Man
mark
in
from
front.
Dylan Mont.
Yeah. Attack the ball. Both boys grabbed it. man in front has to be paid in that situation. Very good call by the umpire just then.
Good mark. Dylan kicks it
Goes
down.
wide. Hawks boys have almost given up on trying to go down the centre of the ground, it looks, because the Central Air boys have been dominating it down there. Dylan Kelch, contested ball, hits the ground.
Here we go,
Jakey Bruce.
He's got it.
Shows him the ball, finds some space. Spills out the back. Tyson Mont mops up again. Kicks it short. Kirk Mont.
Good attack.
Under pressure.
Good attack from Matty Sampson there.
Nails O'Brien.
Picks it up.
Finds
Gets a handball.
Hold the ball. No, high fend off. There's a high fend off.
Yep. Yeah, Na's obviously gone a bit high there. The umpire's giving him the free kick out to Dylan Mont. Dylan, he's kicked it.
Terrible on the left.
Matty Sampson
Not sure why that was called play on just then.
out to Jesse Stringer. Jesse Stringer says Squirt Winter. So Squirt will be kicking from about 35 metres on about a 45-degree angle. So, Central Air boys certainly got a lot of the play here.
It has. Like, they've really dominated the ball carrying of the game. They haven't let the Hawks boys have a touch.
He's
hit the
post.
He's hit the post, and that should have been a gimme.
He
Should have been a gimme squirt. Like, he'll be kicking himself, but then, you're 8 goals up, so there's nothing real pressure on. High ball, 3-on-1. Aim for the big tool.
Brett McComb kicks it out.
Jakey Bruce.
Jake
finds himself
Sampson.
free again.
Jake Sampson, that one.
Jake Sampson.
Yeah, and you got Keenan Bury.
Keenan Bury.
Keenan Bury, he won't be able to make that distance, so best thing he can do is put it up for Ty. Up in the air.
Trav Brown, 1-on-1 in the goal square.
Ty probably
Spills
dropped
out.
something that he should have taken.
Joey Danis, hand passes it through the goals.
Another rush point.
So Joey Danis has been pulled back onto Ty McKenna. Big
Joe Danis got the footy in the back pocket. He's played on, he's run around, aiming up the wing, and
Niles O'Brien ends up with the ball.
Squirt Winter.
And then they still end up with a free man out.
And Jared Sampson. Jared Sampson, he's been everywhere in this last half. He played a very good half of footy. So, from there...
You look around the forward 50 here for Central Air, and there doesn't seem to be too many people manning up. There's a lot of heads being dropped, and it's almost as if the Hawk boys are conceding defeat. They should be attacking.
Jared's had a shot, and it's a goal.
So that's 9-goal-5?
That'd be 9-goal-5 now, I reckon, mate. So I reckon that she's starting to really warm up out in the background there now. Where is she? Whoa! I think she might start her here a bit later on. But at this stage, certainly the Central Air folk in the crowd.
They've definitely got all the momentum. All the ball flow seems to be coming this way, and the ball pressure for the Hawks to go forward is absolutely outstanding.
Here we are.
Really focusing on it.
About to bounce the ball. Ty McKenna, he's had a bit of a crook groin.
So we've still got
and he's gone off.
And Tim Polkey in the middle.
Up
for the ruck.
Give young Joe O'Brien.
Sock it out of the middle. Marked by Toby Hollett on the back. Oh, that's Joey McGuinness on the back flank. Looks forward. Central Air jumpers anywhere. 3-on-1.
Tom Free brings it to the ground.
Manages to mop it up. Kicks it on his left. Over the top. No.
Very good mark, Aidan Whitford.
Mark. And he'd be 40 metres out.
Probably from where he kicked it'd be 40.
Yeah. He'd be over 40. He's a left legger, so he's on the wrong side for his leg. But I think he likes it.
The umpire hasn't moved. Yeah, Bert said she's a goal.
Good goal to the Hawks there.
Very good goal to the
Definitely needed something to try and boost their spirits. So there wouldn't be much time left now. We'd be definitely getting down to the last 3, maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It won't be all right. There hadn't been a lot of time on, really, has there?
Oh, no, there's been a few goals kicked.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
So we're back in the middle here now. Dylan Mont, Dylan Kelch. Squirt winner? Is he in there?
No, Squirt just started from half forward.
Squirt's on half forward.
The Hawk boys have taken it away. Jared Sampson's found it. Polkey's picked it up, had a fresh air shot.
Dropped the ball. Lucky not getting to ping there too. Damien Johnson. Juma punches it forward. Dale Mont.
Dale Mont again.
Another kick. Hits in front. Aidan Whitford out in front.
Good simple footy out the centre. And that's how it's got to be done.
Yeah. and Aidan Whitford. If you want to move it on, you know the time, the clock's ticking, and he's shanked it to the right.
He has too. Very
Yeah,
Whitford like.
that'd be almost
Central Air Boys play straight on. And
good spoil from the 50. Contested ball. Umpire will probably bowl it up here. Central Air will be very happy to concede and let it ball up. Let the time keep ticking. They've been looking at the scoreboard saying it's going to take a massive effort for them to kick 9 goals in 5 minutes. So they're just going to try and control the ball.
Central Air's won the tap, down to Jakey Sampson, and he's kicked out in front of Hayden Heath. He's taken a good mark out on the wing. He looks forward, his options, and
he's around.
He's going long.
Good play on. High ball. Derek Freeman, good spoil. Toby Hollett jumps on the ball, hand passes it out to Dylan Kelch. Dylan Kelch gets the kick out. Dylan Montgomery has the ball on the back flank, kicks it to
centre wing. Good handball.
Louis Cotton. Tyson Mont kicks it. Centre half forward for the Hawks. Cam Mont misses the ball.
Great punch from Tyler Chapman.
Cam Mont ends up with the ball. Lucky bounce and kicks it to
Martin Grokey. Martin Grokey's taken a good mark. Martin Grokey.
Happy just to slow it down and keep possession and make sure they don't kick a goal.
Oh, well, here we go. We've got a couple of Central Air boys out here in the pocket, ready to raffle it. So, down to Tim Polkinghorn. Tim Polkinghorn's got it out on the centre wing. Looking for an option back in the centre. Put it up to
Dylan Mont.
That is a good mark.
Dylan Mont, good
That's
mark.
the mark of the day. Polky couldn't have said he's made up any better, really.
No, not really. It was well and truly too high.
No, it was a good mark. Hello,
That
what's
was a
happening?
terrible kick, though.
A terrible kick.
Terrible
on the
kick.
ground. The Hawks have won it back.
Sherman
Down forward.
to Dale Mont. Dale Mont gets tapped.
Umpire said
Must have been touched off the boot.
Or can't have been 10 or 15 or whatever it is these days. And umpire said that's holding the ball.
Roger that.
So Big Kane Sampson, he's got it. He's kicked it back into the square, and they're going to start trying to attack from the outer side. Good kick down to Jakey Sampson.
All right, we are. We've got a 2-on-1 contest out here. The Central boys should come out with it. He didn't have
yeah.
the ball. Umpire pinged that one.
Young Joe O'Brien, the under 16, he's come on for a run in the last quarter. Umpire said you can't throw him around like that. So he's kicked it down the wing to Keenan Bury. Keenan's got the footy now.
Who was, it's an uncontested possession nearly on the 50. And here
Keenan-
Jakey Bruce find himself in 10 yards of space.
Jakey's
High ball.
Kicked it long. The boys are going up to see if they can raffle it.
Here we are, Dylan Mont. Dylan Mont spills out the back. He mops it up on the left. Hard ball for Tyson Mont. Grab. He's got a loose man on the wing. Corey Cabot pushing hard, and he's kicked it too low for him, and it's gone out of bounds.
He didn't make it easy for him.
No.
Ball's getting thrown in on the centre wing. Dale Mont in the tap for the little fella. Martin Grokey's won the footy. Seems to have all day. Puts it up, out in front. Oh, too big
Joe
for Joe.
McGuinness gets a hand on it. Probably should have went for the grab. No one
Lockie
took
Heath. Lockie Heath to
it.
Jake
Phil
Bruce.
Hargens chasing.
Jake Bruce on the left.
And it's
So Brett McComb's taken a very good mark in the goal square. Brett McComb, he's turned 18 today. And what a way to celebrate it for the big fella. The score is currently 18 goal 15 to 10 goal 10. And you'd think this would make it 19.
Yep. Not too many players in history have missed it from there.
Oh, I have, I think. Doesn't matter. It's a goal. And at this stage, I think the doggies will be singing the song. And I reckon we'll be in the pub on Monday. Well, no, we will be.
It's been a bloody good game of footy, really.
It has been a cracking
It's
game.
been a cracker game of footy. Like half time, nothing in the game, and Central Air came out 3/4 time, willing to work for each other and win the ball. And it comes into the 4th quarter, and they're going to come out
As you said,
60-point winners.
As you said, it's a premiership quarter. So here we go. Umpire's about to bowl it up again in the centre. We've got Polky up against Big Kelshi. Ball hasn't really gone to anyone's advantage.
Jared Sampson manages to get the hand pass out.
Good hands. Out to Tom Freeth. Out to Jesse Stringer. Back to Tom Freeth. Freethy's gone bang.
Terrible kick.
Terrible kick. Brett McComb's picked it up. Out to Keenan Bury. And then
he's found all the time in the world.
It's a mongrel. Oh, he's gone to Joey O'Brien. He would have liked it a bit better than that, the little fella. But however, he's still got the handball out. It looks like the Hawks should probably clear from here. However,
here we go.
Brett McComb.
Brett McComb is heading towards the boundary line.
And she's rolled out and umpire will throw it in.
So we got Joe McGuinness and Niles O'Brien in the ruck contest. We're in right in front of the goals.
Joe O'Brien handballs it.
Jakey Bruce dances around, kicks it on his left.
Kicks on his left.
And
he's got it. Well done, Jakey Bruce.
There we are, 65 points.
I'd reckon it'd have to be.
Somewhere like that. That is by far a nail in the coffin, if it ever counts, in a grand final.
Yeah. No,
and Jakey Bruce has had a bit of a stop-start season too. In most games against the Hawks have been able to shut him down. And today, he's been really, really hurting us.
The other young Cabo normally stands him and cuts him right out of the game.
Yeah.
Here we are, the ball's gone up again. Down to Dale Mon. He's played a pretty good game. They can't.
Here we are, he's taking a bounce.
However,
him on, and he's got a boot to ball.
He has got boot to ball. He's done well.
He didn't really hit anyone though. It's in the forward 50 though.
Top three. That's probably deliberate.
The boundary line, and the umpire won't pick anything like that because no one.
Don't know if it's deliberate. If I would have thought, but however, what we've thought today and what the umpires have thought, it's been two different things at times. However, ball's been thrown in. Central Air boys have won it. Kicked it up to the centre wing.
Spears out the back. Oh, pushed in the back.
He was pushed in the back.
The shins or the knee of, who's that on the ground?
That's young Hayden Heath. Yeah. Young Bury is the bloke that did the, bumped it, did the pushing. Kicked it down, squirt winner, good mark.
Nick Sherman playing behind again, outmarked.
Squirt winner, kicks it down the wing, nails 1 on 2 of them.
Derek Freeman, good spoil. Dylan Mont, good spot. Right in front, roves the pack.
Very well done.
Forward, Nick Sherman. Kicks it forward.
Very good mark too.
To Cam Montgomery, I'd reckon. And he kicks it centre and outmarked by...
I reckon that's No, that's Jared Sampson again, isn't it? Out to Lockie Heath. Yep, Jared out to Lockie. And then Lockie down to Kano. Kano's at centre wing.
Working his way up the ground.
Centre wing.
He's going for goal. Touched off the mark.
Touched off the mark. Biggest sin in football, kicking in the man of the mark. Joey O'Brien, handball back out to Kane Sampson. Kane on the boot. Brett McComb can't grab it. And there's the siren.
And there you go. Hawks football. They went undefeated all year. Got to play in a grand final in their own home patch and got outplayed indefinitely in the second half by a team that were willing to work for each other and kick the goals.
Yep, they wanted the footy more, the Central Air boys, in that second half, and hey, it was 9 points at half time, and the final score being 20-15 to 10-10. So that's 65 point margin, which hey, I would have thought would have only been 10 or 15 at the start of the day. So, but no, hey, it's been 2007 since the Central Air boys had a win. We've lost the last couple, and there'll be certainly spirits will be high back at the Kynecutter Club this evening.
Yeah, and that's I'm not sure how many premierships the Hawk boys have actually played in a row now, but they've won the last. They were going for 3 in a row this time, and they
11 goal.
And they were going for 4 in a row last time they lost one, so they've played in the last 7.
Hey?
Who's your best?
It's a good game.
What's that?
Even though it's a blowout.
Who's the best player?
I reckon the bloke that changed the game was Matt Sampson when he went in the second, third.
Hey, I was going to say, Matty, when they put him in the centre.
McKenna only played
Yeah, no, but you won't be able to give Matty Sampson the best and fairest because he was sent off with a yellow card. Oh, that doesn't count, does it?
Doesn't count.
No.
It counts in here, so I think the best player is the best player.
No, all cool. So yeah,
No.
no.
But you,
Thanks very much.
Yeah, no worries.
Good on you. Thanks very much, Rich.
Thank you.